Hi, my name is Tony Rose. I work for the American Littoral Society and I'm the Habitat Restoration Technician, and I am joined by my coworker Quinn, who's the Habitat Restoration Coordinator. And today we're out here monitoring our oyster reefs at Reed's Beach in Middle Township in Cape May County, New Jersey. We are doing a bunch of different things today at low tide. We're waiting for the tide to go out a little bit more, but we're doing biodiversity assessments and we're monitoring this new project that we are doing an experiment with plastic alternative shell bag materials.
You can do some stuff with me. So why don't you take everybody to go do monitoring? Sure. And then we can...
This is a quadrat sampling, so we're gonna lay the quadrats down twice. Right. So when we're looking at this reef, this portion of it is facing the beach and this side is facing the bay. So when you draw the location of the quadrat, it's relative to that. What we like to do is just like draw like a small square and then write like Q1, Q2, designating where we drop the quadrat. So I'm gonna have you drop the first. Anywhere on the reef block, anywhere good. It's kind of tough because there's a lot of growth on the bags itself. So we'll just have to do our best in terms of seeing here, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Ooh.
Who is a little bit bigger, so I would say he's about 10.
10? 5. Okay. So it's like a subsample, right? Because these organisms, sometimes you'll count like 30 by the length, right? So from like tip to tip of the muscle, so from like here to here.
You know, I mean, some of them they grow up and through, like I have...
well. So what do we got here? Oh, he's up there. So what we want to start off with first, right, is like, is there anything living on the actual whelk shell that you can see?
Looks like I think it's like a -0.4 tide.
It's a little smaller.
There's like a house that just looks like
A little smaller. Okay, so it's about...
Crab?
any of these are
So cute! Tiny mud crab. He's hitting my fingernail, and that's saying a lot.
live here up until...
Oh, buddy.
Oh wow, that is a really big...
Sometimes we go home on the weekend.
Oh. So imagine, right, like if we didn't
He's a little tiny.
rinse this over the sieves, like he would have just gone right through this first one.
He's like 6.
Bryozoa and all this scaly stuff here. Get some algae. These are oysters, but they're covered in bryozoan. But we have 2 oysters here. These are newer growth oysters because they're much smaller. There's a nice mud crab in there. That's a big one.
These intertidal oyster reefs are important for many ways. They provide habitat for different encrusting and mobile organisms. They could serve as food for shorebirds or any other fish that are swimming around or flying around the structures, but they also help accrete sediment and keep the sand on the beach for the horseshoe crabs and the migratory shorebirds. And they serve as a really good living shoreline component, and they help build community resilience and protection for the communities that live behind these reef structures. So all in all, they're pretty versatile structures and they're super important. So we are a coastal conservation nonprofit. We're the American Littoral Society. We hold volunteer events all throughout the year, whether it's shell bag making or shell bag reef implementation or horseshoe crab tagging or anything that you want to get involved in. You can follow us on our social media at the American Littoral Society or at Littoral Society, or go to our website littoralsociety.org, and you can be put on our mailing list where you'll get updates as to where and when volunteer events are held all throughout New Jersey, New York, and you can help us and get involved.